Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having the best day or night whenever you're watching this ever. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and welcome back to 2020. Woohoo! I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And I put this down in a video maybe a year, 2 years ago, and I said that Shane and Jeffree only have each other from this point on. And they are going to have to continue working together because no one really wants to work with Shane Dawson anymore, and no one was working with Jeffree Star anyway. I said, and a lot of people in my own comment section called me delusional for even thinking this, but I said that what was going to happen was that one of the things that was going to try revive both of their careers was another series involving both of them. And that's exactly what has happened. But we're going to dissect it because if you remember, so Shane is now, oh my god, Beauty World, I've missed you so much. Like back with Jeffree, and he's back in like the Beauty World scene. Y'all remember the welcome to the circus statement that he put out, which was basically a big to the Beauty World? I ain't forgetting that, and neither are you, and we're going to go through all of that. But before we get into today's video, I was surprised at, if you're aware, we have a Facebook Muckers private group. If you go and click the link below and request to join, I will get you accepted as quick as possible. You are already all talking about it in here, and there are so many posts going on in here, so let me know if you join, and I would really appreciate it. And also, more Adam McIntyre, my second channel, new videos every single day here, and new videos every single day there. Will both be linked below. But anyway, Shane Dawson literally just tweeted 32 minutes ago the following. I'm really excited and proud of this. See you next Tuesday. Oh my god, see you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. That's the acronym for the C word. That's ironic, Shane. That's ironic because that's exactly what you are. November 1st, which is the anniversary of the conspiracy palette. Now, a lot of people were stating that if you're, so I may as well just show you this picture as well, and then we'll talk, but this was what Shane had teased, and now we're finally seeing that it is Jeffree. It says, the new world of Jeffree Star. Shane and Jeffree, 3-part Shane Dawson series, so 3 vlogs that could very much so have been condensed into one long video. November 1st, and here we see both of them. We see the Welcome to Wyoming sign, see Jeffree all glam, and the barn that Jeffree has, and then a very photoshopped picture of Shane to make him look clean. So basically, we have this, and a lot of people were speculating that it was going to be a series between them. We even did it on my channel as well, because Shane had posted, like a month ago, basically this. It was just showing his face, and he was teasing that a series was coming out, and a lot of people knew that it was going to be Jeffree, because again, they only really have each other at this stage. But also, it just kind of made sense because Shane was going out to the ranch a lot and out to Wyoming. So, yes, this is what's happening now. So, take it in, because I'm going to get to the Beauty World statement in a second. We will revisit this in a couple minutes. But, first of all, I just want to say that it's incredibly ironic that there are so many Shane Dawson fans in the comments of this being like, welcome back to this side of the internet, meaning the Beauty World. So, I'm going to be like, you're king. Basically, not that long ago, did this statement. So he said, welcome to the circus, my final thoughts on the Beauty World. Do you remember this? So now, whenever he's tried to go back into conspiracy theories, flopped. Podcast, flopped. Vlogs, flopped. So he now only has Jeffree. At a certain stage, it was only Jeffree that had Shane. Surprisingly, Jeffree's doing pretty well on TikTok right now, and he has a very engaging personality. Shane really has nothing. So, for the first time ever, Jeffree really doesn't need Shane. Like, it'll obviously be a boost for Jeffree, and, you know, the full way it goes, but actually Jeffree's doing quite well off without Shane. Shane, however, every single project that he has done since the comeback to YouTube has performed by not only Shane's standards, but by the standards of how many subscribers he has, awful. Really bad. So the last option, which is why we said on this channel that it was going to happen, was because all of the roots, conspiracy, podcast, vlogs, Ryland, talking about having a baby, including Morgan, including all these people, nobody cares because people are like fatigued with Shane Dawson. They've given him too many chances, and the only people really keeping up with him these days are the people talking shit like me and you. So anyway, I do just want to go back to, so he's now going back into that beauty world that once he said this about. Welcome to the circus. My final thoughts on the beauty world. It's also very ironic that this was my first drama video. My first drama video was talking about this following statement, so full circle moment. A few questions that I've been getting lately. 1. Did I know that Taddy was thinking about making a video? Yes. 2. Did I tell her to make a video? No. 3. Did I have any involvement in the video? No. 4. Did I orchestrate it? No. 5. Did I need that kind of drama to make a good series? No. 6. Have I ever tried to ruin a career or make someone look bad in my 15 years on YouTube? No. Do I have a track record of getting into drama with people or having fights with other YouTubers? No. Am I innocent and don't have huge anxiety-provoking regrets about how I could have helped everyone handle things better? No. I've had a pit in the stomach ever since this has happened. Now on to my final thoughts on the beauty world and my experience on it before he leaves, basically. But he's back! Because, again, no one cares about any other content he's making. And it's funny that his fans for so long were like, once he gets back to his roots, like, he didn't need the beauty world anyway. No, babe, he did. He did. Like, sorry. The Conspiracy Palette was one of the best experiences of my life. Your wallet's life. The series with Jeffree changed my life and changed me as a person. It helped me be more confident and stand up for myself, which I've always been bad at. So to honor the series and what I've learned from it, I'm going to say the following. Also, we're literally going through all of the Shane and Jeffree series on my channel right now. We're literally going to have to pause that and pick it up with the new one and then go back to the old one. Because again, we're living in a loop of 2019, 2020. The beauty gurus who are always involved in scandals are all the fucking same. They're all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced, ticking time bombs ready to explode. And I am fully over it for good. Are ye? Are ye now? Okay. We'll give you a year or so. Releasing private texts, voice memos, emails, and other receipts as a way to point yourself in a particular light. Spelling mistake, Shane. It's paint yourself in a certain light. Or make someone else in a bad light make me look better is weird to me. And I'll never engage in that ever again. Give yourself a year or two, babe. You'll be back. Clearly. This is a game that they know how to play well. And I would rather eat my own hands off than play it. Give yourself a year. Yes, Jeffree is in that list of dramatic gurus and would admit that himself. And he has always been family to me, and I love him despite those characteristics. He's very aware of the fact that I don't agree with many of the ways he approaches situations, and I'm going to be I'm really getting into this, and I'm going to be very honest with him about needing to make some changes. But as for being in the beauty world, I can't take it anymore, and it's not how I'm wired. I'm out. Give yourself a year, babe. You'll be back. You'll be back. You need it. You need it. It's draining, exhausting, depressing, and sometimes amazing. But for me, the amazing is constantly outweighed by the bad. Is it? Is it? I can't have a pit in my stomach every day waiting for the next scandal or the next exposed video. It's going to give me health issues and I'm done caring about it anymore. I've never been involved in drama with another YouTuber ever, and the second I decide to do a beauty series, boom, I'm in the hurricane. Well, do you want to talk about the drama that you're currently in with platforming a P word again to your child audience? Hey, Destry. Hey, Destry. Hey, Shane. But you're both the same, right? So it doesn't matter. Allegedly. So did I plan Dramageddon? Are you serious? So in all capitals. No! In all capitals too. Do people in the YouTube world come to me like a grandpa and tell me their problems and ask for advice? Yes. Is it easy for me to get wrapped up in something potentially toxic if I think someone I love is hurting or upset? Yes. It's an issue I need to work on and have been working on. Okay. When she told me how upset she was in person, I had the same reaction the world did when they saw her video. I felt awful for her and she seemed broken. So I tried to be there for her and someone that she could talk to about it. So was I shocked when she decided to make the video? No. Was I shocked that Taddy read his ass to fucking filth? yes, I wasn't acting. I didn't know it was going to be that intense. Looking back, I still believe her on a lot of what she said, and I believe she felt it was needed to be said at the time. Does she regret it? Probably. Does it mean we should see James as some innocent person? No. Don't get it twisted. Him and Jeffree have always been at the top of the dramatic beauty guru list, and I mean that with love. Did I warn James about the video? No, for reasons I'll not discuss. Do I think James is the devil? No. Do I think he was a young, egocentric, power-hungry guru who needed to be served a slice of humble pie the size of the fucking Empire State Building? Yes. God, that line doesn't get any less cringy over the years, doesn't it not? Has he grown since a person since then? Yes, and that's amazing. I'm truly happy that he's realized his ego was affecting others the way he addressed in his No More Lies video. Do I think Tati is a villain? No. I think Tati was sick of being treated like shit by so many people in the beauty world and finally snapped. And damn, did she fucking snap all the way off. Holy shit, she really said, fuck it, and beat her face for the gods and popped on her ring light and went full Game of Thrones on that shit. Say what you want about her, or that video, but that shit will be in history books. Fucking YouTube Rewind even gave it an acknowledgement. Damn, back to my rant. Do I think Jeffree orchestrated this whole situation? No. Tati is a strong woman who made a choice. Do I think Jeffree was so upset by some issues with James and some things that she heard behind the scenes? Yeah. Was Jeffree excited to see a competitor fall? Probably. He's Jeffree fucking Star. What do you expect? I guess I missed the part where he got baptized and devoted his life to Christ and being a good person. Did Jeffree take it too far and fuck up big time by tweeting what he did? Yeah. And is it one of the biggest regrets of his life? Probably. This all happened over a year ago and I'm really sick about it and hearing different things about it and having so many people use it as a way to keep my name in their videos. Hey babe. But you're going to keep bringing, it back to it because that was the peak of your career. And it's okay to admit that, baby boy. Ooh, I actually don't want to call you baby boy. Ooh. It's okay to admit that. There's more. Fuck me. Don't get it twisted. Drama will never end. Was that you teasing a couple years ago that you were going to be back? With a lot of these people. It's their game and your game. Their survival, your survival. Their drug, your drug. They love it, so do you. This specific drama went too far, obviously, and something like this will never happen again. I'm sure of it. Putting drama in the trailer was something I regret more than anything in the world. And I'm mad that I chose tea over morals. This is like a grown man writing this. My goodness. I'm really sorry to Tati and James if me putting their drama in the series was like reopening wounds. Although I did speak to both of them privately about it and they had no problem. Drama might be fun to watch, but it's not fun to get wrapped up in. And it's my fault for letting that happen. And I'm sick of being trapped in the middle of it. I'm done. This is the last drama that I want to be involved in. Do I think this will be the last drama involving these people? No. No, I don't. Do I ever want to be involved in any of this ever again? Fuck no! Oh my god, it's like so dramatic for him just to walk back on all of this. It's almost quite... It's quite enjoyable for me, honestly. Because we're not done. It's quite enjoyable because Shane Dawson fans spent the last 2 years in my YouTube comment sections trying to get me suspended on Twitter, trying to get my Instagram taken down, trying to get my YouTube channel demonetized, doing all of this because they said that I was spreading false propaganda about Shane Dawson, that he just made a little mistake entering the beauty world and hanging around Jeffree, and that's really not him. He just wanted to, make conspiracy videos or whatever. And I doubled down on my claims that no, that is Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is Jeffree Star. And look who feels vindicated now. He is the person I thought he was. No, actually, he's more pathetic than what I thought he was. Because I actually kind of respected whenever he doubled down on doing the conspiracies and podcasts, even though nobody was watching that shit, because he stood to his morals. But again, another YouTuber without morals. The same way Shane Dawson fans say about me. So if you're going to say it about me, at least I have proof to say it about your, as he likes to affectionately call himself, Daddy. You know the way he does that? Yeah, okay. Alright. remember to not expect these gurus to maintain some moral high ground. And we shouldn't have some they must be perfect or they're cancelled mentality. The reason you watch these people is because they're so fucking extra. They're way too dramatic, and if you keep cancelling them and wanting them to go away, then who will you talk about? Them, because they don't go away. You're a perfect example. Do you want to prove our point and go away forever? Like, is that what you're teasing at here? Like, they don't go away. They need us the way we need them. Like, if we're going to talk about this from, like, a professional standpoint, making commentary videos, drama channel, tea channel, all like this, for a lot of us is a full-time job. And a lot of people say that we would be out of a job if it wasn't for Shane and Jeffree. It goes both ways. They need us. Look, we stopped talking about them for months. What happens? Nobody's talking about Jeffree Star on YouTube anymore. He has a new audience on TikTok. Nobody's watching his videos on YouTube. And with Shane, nobody's watching his videos. So, it goes both ways. And you just look boo-boo the film. Both of you. Anyway, there's still more to this fucking statement. Jesus Christ. You don't go to the circus to watch the hay on the ground. God, I know that he was like, this is so good when writing it. You know, because he writes, like, scripts and stuff. You know, for his movies that are going to be released. You go to watch the over-the-top performers. If you don't want to feed into it, then don't. Oh, so he's saying that he's not going to feed into it. Ironic. But before all the drama-free gurus pop off at me and say, well, I'm not involved in drama and I'm perfect, girl, please. And it's literally typed like that, like G-U-R, like, please, Shane. Your top viewed videos are probably top makeup fails and anti-hauls with vomit emojis all over the screen, and that's okay though. I love those videos, but let's stop pretending that the beauty world isn't completely negative, and then makeup second. It's just how it is, and I'm sick of people pretending to be so above it all. And with that being said, I loved watching beauty channels of all sizes, and I would like to continue to watch and support them. The dramatic ones, the non-dramatic ones, and the ones that genuinely show their love of makeup. Sadly, those channels get way less views for the reasons I have stated above. So go, enjoy your gurus, enjoy your circus, unsubscribe from me if you're mad that I'm no longer engaging in it. See, hypocrite, see what we're saying here? Alright. Just don't take the beauty world as seriously as I did. It's not worth it. As for my channel, I am completely done with anything to do with the beauty world. Until nobody cares about you unless you're in the world, right? I see ya. I love what I was able to create with Jeffree, and I'm sure people are going to assume I only did it for money. That's not true, though. I'm just choosing not to be a part of that world. Okay, whatever. Alright, I need to get back to why I started YouTube, and that was to make videos that make me joy and not be involved in drama or the beauty world. He did that, but no one cares about it. No one watches those videos. So he's not going back to it. Alright, okay. And the rest of it is him just saying that blah 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 blah. I'm so glad to be done with that world. Well, short-lived, right, Shane? Listen, at least you tried the other content. And it was a humbling experience that no one cares about it. Allegedly. Right. Well, listen, he put these statements out. I'm literally just reading them out and contrasting them with his actions now. It's not me being hateful, I'm sorry. He's the one who put all this out, who got so many beauty gurus hate, and oh my god, the amount of lives that they've tried to, like, take down professionally and stuff like that. Like, I'm literally just reading out things he's put out, comparing it to his actions. And let me tell you, they definitely contrast it. So, let's end off the video by going back to his tweet. The new world of Jeffree Star. Keeping in mind that every other series that he did with Jeffree Star literally sounds the same. So, hold on, give me a moment to literally prove this to you. So, their last series together was 2-3 years ago. Within those 2 or 3 years, there is not an ounce of creativity in Shane Dawson's self. So he claims to be a very creative individual, right? Creating all these documentaries. If I showed you this thumbnail with the title, The Beautiful World of Shane Dawson. Now keep in mind the other ones are called like the secret, okay, so this one, The Secret World of Jeffree Star. And I showed you this one, The New World of Jeffree Star, with the exact same format of thumbnail. Would you think that there was 2, 3, 4, 5 years of a difference between them? No. Because when there's something that works for you and you can't, accept that you're not really that popular anymore, that is what you'll always go back to. With that being said, do I think people will watch this? Absolutely. Will I watch it? Absolutely. We will be covering it on this channel. I think people will be watching it. People watching this does not take away from the fact that this is really embarrassing for Shane. After literally what we just read out, this is really embarrassing for him to walk back on absolutely everything. At least, at a bare minimum, Jeffree never did that full fucking dramatic exit. It's embarrassing. Shane could get 100 million views on this series in each individual episode. And he's still a hypocrite, and this is embarrassing. I feel like I've just stepped right in the door of the past. Alright, muckers, let me know your opinion. Second channel's down below. Make sure you join the Facebook group. We're going to be talking at length about this over there. Continue the conversation. Make sure to continue it in the comments. I love you. I will see you in my next one. I'm going to go to bed. Mwah!